I'm here with Shaukat Zakaria, and he is a member of Mayor's team. Shaukat, what positions you are carrying right now?
I'm a Planning Commission member of the City of Houston Planning Commission.
And you just got appointed on the Governor's Board. Tell us something about it.
I just got appointed to the board of Harris County's MHMRA, as well as the governor appointed me to the statewide healthcare coordinating council.
If I remember, after 9/11, you are the one who came up with the idea, and we put a big ad in the newspaper condemning 9/11.
Right.
And we ran a full-page ad, and you were pioneer of that. I thank you very much for that, VN. And what you see here in Orlando, and there are so many things are happening, like San Bernardino happened, and all that. How does, as a Muslim, when you go out, and you are involved in interfaith also ministry,
right?
How you convince them that this is not a Muslim act, this is just a human act, and Muslims are not involved into this?
I think the biggest way we convince people is that the Muslim way is to help the community, is by helping the community at large. And so by just being involved, and so your involvement, my involvement, many other community people that are involved in not just City of Houston, but in various organizations, you can imagine the backlash would be much, much worse for Muslims had we not been involved. So I think it makes a difference just being involved in caring for the community at large.
Because after 9/11, we had a lot of fears,
Absolutely.
Houston was one of the best, I think, symbolic city where no backslash happened.
And you were the pioneer in starting the iftar, the mayor's iftar. So you were the first one to start that, and obviously things like that is what makes the difference in people understanding Islam, people understanding Muslims. We can't tell them what Muslims are, we have to show them how Muslims
what
are.
else we can do?
The greatest impact we can have is by going out and volunteering in mainstream nonprofits, mainstream communities, so the Houston Food Bank, Interfaith Ministries, Meals on Wheels, various community clinics around Houston. That really makes a difference, because then they see Muslims caring about the community at large and not just Muslims themselves.
What's your final message for young Muslims? You are a young man, and you have emerged. At one time, I know that your family never got involved into politics, and suddenly, I hope you know who got you interested in politics.
Absolutely. You got us involved, and thank you so much.
I really appreciate that. You see that. Now when I see you in different positions, I feel very happy that you got involved into this, and so I want you to give a similar message to the young people, what they should do. Volunteer.
The biggest thing is volunteer for a passion. Go out and do something really well. So that means putting all your effort and time into it, and really work for the community, because whether your neighbor is Christian, Jewish, Asian, Hispanic, doesn't matter. Our neighbor is our neighbor, and Islam teaches us that we have to help our neighbors. And so my message would be get involved, and absolutely the most basic message is, of course, make sure you can vote. Make sure you vote, but make sure you get involved in nonprofits, because non-Muslims have to see you care about the rest of the community.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.